Hey y'all, what's going on? Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. Hope you all having a good day and it's a great week and being safe out there despite what is going on and keeping your sanity as well. I'm here. We want to have a little good little ratchet laugh, talk about these scenarios, have a quick laugh and get off of here because I got to work tonight. So I'm not going to try to keep this too long and too long-winded. So straight to the point. I got two sets of scenarios. Depends on who's on and the interaction. I would do only one set, but if people come in and interact with me, we will do two sets. Otherwise, it'll just be one. Hey, how y'all doing, y'all? What's up? Hey, shine bright like a diamond. You're beautiful like diamond in the sky. What's going on? Listen, so I know I think StreamYard have this thing now when they have this like a vertical viewing and a landscape viewing. So people who on their mobile phones could maybe see it in a better view. So if you're watching a mobile phone and everything, it has a way. So I'm testing it out now, see how it goes. And yeah, let me know how it feels for you. But let's go straight to it. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. Let's get into the thing and let's talk. Hold up, y'all. Let me get this. The person said, this question one. Y'all don't need to know the backstory. I said you start off the statement with that is like, okay, so why you won't it? Why you won't it if you don't want to know the backstory? People want to know the backstory to get a full extent of what you're saying. But all right, you started off back already like you angry or something. Just know that my best friend of 4 years suffered a stroke and I've been waiting on her hand and foot as she tried to heal. The prognosis wasn't looking good, but in the meantime, her husband and I found ourselves in love. So you're gonna take this time, tell her you don't need to know the backstory. Your best friend is suffering for a stroke, and then you want her time to heal. But yes, you fell in love with the husband. Goodbye. Her health was deteriorating, and I will be honest and say that I wanted her to go ahead and check out so that we could be not check out. Oh, that's mean spirited. That is mean spirited. Oh, I want her to check out so we can be together. Like, girl, you gonna have no good life if you gonna say it like that. We spent many nights together in their home on their couch. One night I told her I love her. He said I would just something to get his mind off the fact that his wife was leaving him permanently. Yes, you love him. Okay, girl. Hey, he told you you just somebody to keep my mind off. I'm not falling in love with you, girl. I said, cool. I ain't coming through no more to help you. You can take care of her by yourself. Oh, so you mad? You mad because you got the truth. Like you thought because you was spending time with him and everything, he gonna love you back. And now you upset because he said you was only a person to keep my mind off. Yes, you just an only distraction now. We don't know if you been having sex like that, or you say that you have to spend time together many nights. So you probably was a person that he needed to comfort with because you was the best friend and whatnot. But now you upset because he don't give you the love back. Oh, that's on you. Fast forward a year and a bestie is healed and walking. She posted that they were doing their vows, and I just think it's all fake. I need to tell her what he was doing with me on the couch in her house. I feel this is the most loving thing I could do for her to free her of him, right? No. First of all, you was just only in his couch. Now, whether you was doing on the couch or not, we don't know because you didn't give no details. But you said you need to tell her what y'all was doing on their couch to free her of something. I said at the end of the day, what's the point? You was mean spirited and angry, and you was not her friend for you doing that because ain't no good friend or best friend would be super your man. That's what sometimes when it comes to a man, ladies, just throw all girls' code out the window. Because you were freaking him. I guess I go further that you were freaking him on the couch because you wanted to tell her so bad of what he was doing by her back. I feel this is the most loving thing I could do for her. No, that's the most hatred thing you could do for her. Even if you did tell her and she took your word from it and broke up with him, y'all would lose your friendship. So at the end of the day, what was this important? What's this point? What's about? So what? You lose a friendship and you go try to go after the man that she dumped because of what? He won't even try to go after you now because you were responsible for breaking him up. So renewing vows, and he only doing this because his wife was determined. Now he should be having sex, but sometimes people, I know people in going through phases like this, they may understand their partner may have needs that they can't fulfill right away. But that's something you had to discuss with your partner and not something you should be doing right away and do it so quickly because do that because your partner is sick. You got to discuss that. But you won't have no luck. More power to you. Right now, that's a wrong thing. Wrong in all levels. Question 2. Convince me that I'm not crazy. A man I dealt with for 2 years looked me in my face and said that we are not in a relationship and he is not ready to get into one right now. So what the hell you was dealing with? And did you establish? See, people understand. People act like people got to understand. Messing around with people for years, when I put a label on anything, it just fooling around. You have to establish what it is by bringing in words and having a mutual agreement. So if you figure the fool around and you assuming your relationship because y'all been spending time together, that doesn't mean necessary. That doesn't mean anything. That person could still fool around for years and y'all would never be in a relationship. Y'all just been freaking freak buddies or whatever it is. Or friends with benefits. So you have to establish. So I think you're assuming that because you were dealing with him, y'all was in a relationship, but that got to be something. Now, if y'all discussed that and y'all did agree y'all was supposed to be boyfriend, girlfriend, exclusive relationship, then that's messed up. Then let's go on. And he's ready not to get into one right now. We live together. I mean, why y'all living together if you're not ready to be in a relationship with someone? Or you want a roommate? It seems like you want a roommate to save money. I mean, if you don't want to be with someone right now and you're not in a relationship, ain't no point in me living together unless y'all decide to be roommates. I'm 4 months pregnant right now. He uses my debit card and uses my card at will. I first we started out with cool, taking me places I had never been. But now you get it comfortable and don't sing to sing no more. It's only making me pay for it. Then your money should be handed in. And then you ask to use my card. Driving on 8 and don't fill up the tank. And you ask so hold some money for me until you get your check this week. You try to live, good for nothing, type of brother. Silly me, I found another. He ain't paying no bills. He using your car and your debit card. He maxing up your card, give you back credit, buying gifts, and I wouldn't do any of these things if we weren't a couple. Uh-huh. What's holding him back from recognizing that we are a couple? How to convince him to embrace us? He's not. It seemed like he probably was using you for a place to stay, for money, for a house, and a car. He seemed like he was a homosexual. He seemed like he was a bum. Yep. You probably was so freaking hooked on him digging you down that y'all think y'all together and he living with you. Just because he living with you, just because he staying with you, he got you pregnant and everything. You need to get your mind together because these guys will just use you for what's it's worth and not and don't care. Don't care. They can use you for years and look what you allowed them to. So he used your car, he used your card, he stayed in the house, y'all together. All that's because he getting free access to all that stuff and he had to do that on his own. And you just giving him, you just let him using it. Put your foot down, he won't be doing it. So, and the fact that y'all saying in a relationship, you can't convince him, kick his ass to the curb. Bye. He wasn't paying no bills, and now you pregnant. And if he ain't doing nothing now, he definitely sure ain't gonna do nothing when that baby's coming around. So you try to convince him to embrace you, he ain't convinced you, he just using you. And that's what he was telling you that y'all not in a relationship. In 2 years, that's what I'm saying. Let's just establish and let's see how discuss and say y'all were supposed to be this. So you should have expectations of him as a man in the house. And first of all, why are you giving your card, debit card, anyway? And at will. Why he just doing it? He shouldn't even have access to your debit card. Car, whatever. Unless he paid them bills for the tickets and stuff, bye. All right, let's move on. Try to convince some girl. You just convince yourself and not being a fool over a man who was using for 2 years. So tell you that not crazy. I can't tell you you're not crazy. I'm just telling you that you just a fool for a man and piece of dick. Number 23. No, question 3. I'm 22, met my 38-year-old boyfriend at a WWE match. I don't know wrestling, I don't know, that's right. He was working security for the stadium. Anyway, he says he gets passes to all the shows that come through. If I could do a little something for him. What's the little something you could do for him? The little nookie? If he do something for him, he would do something for you. Okay, I figured I could use him to get backstage and meet the man I really wanted to hang out. Oh, so you was gonna use him to get the guy you really wanted. So you gonna do something for him to get the tickets so you meet backstage and meet someone else. And you think God gonna let you do that? Okay. Okay, let's see that. Long story short, his wife left him for someone else and he moved me in. On his birthday, he wanted to impress his friends by performing in a neighborhood wrestling match with a few other people. He jumped into the ring, landed wrong, and broke his legs. He rolling around the house with no workers' comp pay, and he's getting the run around for any cash assistance from the state. He can't care for himself, but I don't get involved with him to cook and wipe behind every day. But I didn't get involved with him to cook and wipe his ass every day. I feed him pain pills and hook up with other men while he sleeps. But I just want him to leave. But I'm afraid if I leave, he may feel sorry for himself and do something awful. I need a solution because I deserve more than what he could give me. Help. Help is the wrong thing part of it. You let him move in with you. You left him move in with you. Why he needs to move in with you? So you got the backstage. You someone. And he could work his comp. First of all, he can't work his comp. It was from a job. He did that outside and on his own and did his own injury. So he better go on disability. Go to disability and get that done. And he should never leave the house for you. And maybe he could say, oh, he's not getting all that stuff. So you could do things for him. Goodbye. Sure. Tell him to get go out and get whatever he needs to get. He may feel sorry for him to do something awful. What are you gonna do? He didn't make the choice to get himself in that situation in the first place. So he should make the choice to get the situation out of it. Sure. You better find housing somewhere else. Help. I will. Number 4. I fell far behind on my heating bill last winter. And over the summer, they cut it off. No hot bath, no stove meals. I struggle all summer, but cannot come up with the $2,000 to get my heat cut back on. Girl, why are you falling behind your heating bill? That's something you definitely need. In the meantime, I fell in love. He's leaving his current situation and is moving in with me. Before I could get my bill sorted out, it's getting cold outside. He said he moved to my place in January, but she found out about me and he had to move in sooner. He here shivering all day and he's getting abusive about the heat. He doesn't have credit, so he can't get it put in his name. The lie hype what? The lead heat program ran out of funds, they said. He's running electric heaters in every room and my light bill is outrageous. I work during the day. I used to cut on the heaters at night. I told him I can't afford him anymore and he should move back with his ex. He did for a few days, but returned with his son because she put them both out. The son isn't hers. A place without heat is no place for this man and his son. Yet he refuses to leave and he can't help what to do. Girl, why are you falling in love with a guy who was with someone else? See, I don't understand what y'all people. Why are you falling in love with someone who's not you? He is not yours in the beginning with. He's somebody else. So because he get kicked out, why do he have to move it in the place with you? You could have told him you don't have no heat. And he moved in the house and he can't help you. At Friday, ain't no man gonna be staying in your house and he can't help you with the heat. Especially when you know you're behind. And he get abusive. What the fuck he get abusive for? You should let him move in with you. Love him. Pay the bills. Boy, bye. If you gonna move in, especially if you leaving your wife or your girlfriend and she kick you out and you gonna move in here, you gonna help with this rent. And it's heat. Shivering. Say do something about it. It doesn't pay the bills. Love don't pay the bills. You better have something here. And you go now you gonna also got your son. And then he gonna cheat on his girlfriend and then realize the son is not hers. It's his son. And they're gonna try to stay with you. But he is complaining about the heat. So do something about it as a man. And also, you shouldn't even let him move in with you. You are already struggling on your own, so you feel like having a man in the house gonna help you. But if he's not helping you, why you feel like now he don't want to leave? Yes, he don't want to leave. He was because you gave him a place to stay. Bums like that don't leave that quickly. It gonna be a freaking miracle worker to get him out. You better have to call the cops on him or something. 5. I caught my girlfriend of 1 year in her truck giving head to another woman. Ooh, child. She swears that foreplay. Not, not foreplay, kissing, licking, etc. with another woman doesn't make her a lesbian, and that I don't understand the closeness that most women share. Now, if you did it as the first time experience and it's like a exploring phase, then yes, this doesn't make her one. But if you continue in doing so over again, yes, you are at least bisexual or something. Because it's more than just curiosity at this point. It's more than curiosity. As obviously she should be one because when it was a man, y'all automatically label him a gay, so you should automatically label him a lesbian if you want to say it like that. But in cases, I do believe in experiments. It's like that. But if she constantly doing as a woman and that is not foreplay, she is straight up like woman. It's like that, and she a bisexual. That's what it is. She swears women do this all the time. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, women just don't be going around just being full playing with another woman just in front of it. They don't do that. Especially they like Strictly Dickly. No, they don't be doing that. So if you think that she is playing you and you think that you gonna believe what she's saying, get out of here. She says women do this all the time, and I need to fall in line, accept this. Not fall in line, accept this. If the role was reversed, and you would have told her that when she would, and you told her that, she would have left your ass in 2.5 seconds. F out of here. And it was like, it's all right, bro. She gonna say, you need to get it on and accept this. Or I said, okay. So you tell her you better join in, or I won't accept the jack. And you gotta get out of here. You're gonna have the fun all to yourself. In that case, let's do it together. You're telling me to get in line. Is this true? You know that is not true. So who you asking us, is this true? What cloud are you on? On your what cloud are you living under? Get your head out of the clouds. Hey, Queso, what's up, boo? Yeah, shine bright like a diamond. Hey. I know 6 brown chicks. I've been talking to myself, but glad you here. Do women really kiss all over each other when they're straight? No, they don't. No, they don't. So who is you? Are you naive? He must just got. He just must start a dating scene. They don't do that. Women don't kiss each other when they straight. They hug each other, kissing in the cheek, and they talk about dicks and men. They don't be doing that to each other. men are okay with this, I feel like it's cheating. But if this is a tradition for women, I don't know what to do. You know what, boy? Go read a book. Go read a book. I don't got time for you. I don't got time for you. And the fact that you is asking us make it seem like you is not advanced in this dating world, in this scene, in sexuality, and you need to learn. But since you asked the questions, no, we could give it to you. No, it's not a tradition for women to straight heterosexual women to be going to kissing and figure foreplay and in between each other legs for the sake of it because women do this all the time. Now, I do believe the phrase that women understand their bodies more than the men do sometimes. And that's the same as phases as the men know how to please another man, especially if they go in that route. However, but are you strict heterosexual sexual? No, unless that person's bi-curious, that lady is bisexual or she is straight lesbian. Period. And the fact she just calmed your hand and told you that, oh, we do this, we women do this all the time. It's a tradition. Women really kiss all each other. No, they don't. I said, you go ahead. And did you ask your female friends or family members this question? Because they can tell you they don't do that. But okay. This is so funny. But if it was you telling your girlfriend that, she would not even understand that. She would call you all kind of gay names. You a gay? Get the fuck out of here! No, I don't deal with that man. Got nothing with that man. Either you tell her you don't get down like that, and she better stop, or you will leave the situation, relationship. Or when I say, girl, if you think you want to have fun with other girls, and you're not telling me, involve me into it, or you just go, we gonna be done. Now share the experience. But let's move on. Yes, and it's okay when you buy curious. Yes, you may try it. You may try it, and if you try it, and that's why I say, you know what? Like I said, sexuality is a spectrum. It's fluidity. Sexuality doesn't define your sexual orientation. That's what I've been telling people. So remember when Tank said if he may try one time or somebody giving him a head, see if he enjoyed it and not like that, and then you try one more time and see if he enjoyed it, it doesn't make him gay. I believe him. It doesn't. But you know, in the world of society, people don't believe that. People just so narrow minded. So after that, I say, yeah, experiment. And then you may not be understanding you really like it or not. So you may try one more time, and then after that, you realize, oh no, I don't like this or not. I don't like this. Or you may not end up liking it. So you buy curious and you end up enjoying it. You probably become bisexual. I think I believe most people have bi curiosity mindset once in their life. Not everyone, not everyone, but you never know. Majority of people living in the world does have bi curiosity mind of thoughts of trying it. But once you try it, and you realize, nah, that's not for me, then you know it is. But no, straight people just don't be doing that to each other, just to be doing that to each other. So no. Not me. I'm the part of the community. I like men. Men are beautiful and all that's like that. However, I have tried with females in the past. I have. But I always knew I was attracted to the same sex. Always knew. If I kiss females, yes, I kiss them. Intimate, yes, I have done all that. But let's move on. Question 6. No one, and I mean no one, understands how hard it is to be a single mother when your kids act like their fathers and are disrespectful. I don't know. Ungrateful. It only speaks to you when they want you to buy them something for them. Okay, they better start working for them. If they don't act like they father, they better start working on their own. I had to talk with my sons, ages 12 and 15. Oh, they can't work yet. 15-year-old could, but the 12-year-olds can't. And told them that the budget will be tight because my hours were cut at work. I work at a boutique. We're cutting store hours because the customers are not coming in. Instead of understanding, they went to their fathers, and their fathers demanded that I spend more on the child support on what the kids want instead of what they need. Don't be telling me what I need to spend my child support on, you dusty bitch. Spend or you buy something for what the kids want on top of child support. Just paying child support is just not only that. If I get it what they need, me needing means rent, food, clothes, shelter. Not like rent. Shelter, food, clothes. That's a necessity. Now, if they want something extra, you who not there all the time should give them something extra. Fuck out of here. Don't get me started. Exactly. They going to see your fucking daddy. Fuck ass. You should be the child support what they want, not what they need. No, you should be. No. How about you get what they want? Since you're not here all the time, you can obviously get them what they want. On top of paying child support, you're not here anyway. So if you want to go see your daddy and snitch on me, I said, boy, bye. Child support is for necessities. Thank you. So my mother raised me, my younger brother, on her own, and she had no child support. Now my younger brother father was around, but my father was around. So she had no child support for me and my older brother. So she had to do everything on her own. And good thing she had a support system that helped her when it came to me. These two suckers got their new mom. These two suckers got their new women involved, and their women are also sending cash app to my boys. My oldest son told me, "Look at you. Everybody can't do." Ooh, I would say, boy, okay. Since you think you grown and you want to throw in my motherfucking face, I said I was just cut. I can't do for you. But what you mean when I'm not doing for you? What you mean? Are you being fed? Do you got clothes in your back? You getting all that? So the woman want to get them cash apps? Oh well, give them cash apps. I'm not mad at that, but don't throw in my motherfucking face that they're doing something and I can't get rid of it. I'm doing what I can. So their bags would be packed 2.5 seconds, and I would ship them right where their fathers at. You take care of them. I don't want to hear nothing. Since y'all act like y'all were doing everything, go ahead. Y'all got the means and opportunity. I hate you. You can't even take care of your sons. They order DoorDash for themselves when I went to bed hungry. I'm crushed. I want them out. but their fathers won't step up and take them. There's something wrong with our youth. Our sons are not supposed to hate us. Advice. Their fathers won't step up and take them. What you do? Take their ass to court. Yeah, Judge, it's not enough for the child support. They need some visitations too. So you need to make it happen. I can't do the same thing since they act like they hate me. And their fathers and a woman is doing everything for me and everything. So doing everything for them. So what I want you to do is have a week on, a week off. This week is with me, the week of the throne, or let them have most of the time since they doing everything, and since I'm not doing it for them. They got the finance. You usually give it to the parents that got the most finance and stable, right? So give it to them. I take one of the weekends and watch the grass, and when they realize the grass ain't green on the side, I want to hear shit. Take them to court. I say, yeah, the child support is good, ma'am. No, you man. Yes, Judge, sir. But it's their turn. They're teenagers now. It's their turn. It's their turn. So StreamYard had this thing where they have two separate streaming that you can stream it at both times. They have one that like you do regular for computer, and they also have one for the mobile phones. So if you're using your phone, it probably look a little bit different than what it is if you're using it on computer. Yes. So it's not a new format per se. It's just whatever phone, whatever device is using, it shows differently. So I'm trying it out this time because it's like it's a new format that StreamYard give us. So I want to see how it is because I know a lot of people use their phone more than desktop. So they show in a different format. And it's supposed to reach more people than just the normal people and everything. Because not everybody's on their computer. Like that. Let me see. I don't know about that. Let's go to the next one. Okay, you like it? Okay. And I said, let me try it. So right now, it's whatever platform you're using, it shows differently. I never see them doing no one. But it's the same content. All right, this is the last set. Then we be out of here. All right, question one. Unfortunately, I am one of the corporate layoffs. Oh, Chad, that's not good. Life was good, pay was good, but what sucks is that I just closed on a new home for my ebony mistress and our baby. Oh, so why you gotta say it like that? Ebony mistress. So your mistress black? That's you saying? Why you have to emphasize who the hell, what kind of mistress you have? They put a capital E. Okay, bitch. and our baby. But that sucks. So you just closing a new home and a baby, and you got corporate laid off. I've been married for 10 years. I have a great wife and children, and I don't wish to start over with someone who has nothing. Then you should have done that by having every mistress and a baby. Like, what the hell is talking about? You had a great wife and kids. You don't want to start over. You shouldn't even cheat in the first place, having them dead mistress. And obviously, probably the wife find out, so she kicked your ass to her, and now you got to stay in the house with a figure Ebony and the mistress. Why you get in the house with the Ebony and the mistress anyway? I said Ebony and the mistress. Ebony mistress and the baby. You don't want to start over. Who has nothing. But you got a house for your mistress and the baby. F out of here. Well, you will be starting over when the wife find out. Yeah, I can tell you was a freaking loosely paper chick, loosely paper man, because you had to emphasize as an ebony mistress. My problem is my mistress believes that most of us white men are well off. I am not. Uh-huh. Just like most of y'all as in the freaking assistants have more of the snap assistants, but they trying to make it seem like we the one who using up this be the majority of the assistants. No, it's y'all dusty behinds, but whatever. I've been budgeting to show her the good life, but now I anticipated that my finances will be in shambles, so I can no longer afford the home or the new baby. How do I tell my mistress that she needs to have the child solo and move on? Well, exactly. Good night, sir. You gonna tell her she have to have her child solo and move on? Boy, you think your finances are in shambles now? Dusty, exactly. Dusty. It gonna be shining because if you gonna tell me that I just have this baby and move on, I'm gonna I'm gonna reach in your pockets. The court system, you gonna pay me this child support. If I had to take this baby on my own, you're gonna take the child support. That's why I say sometimes women's like, you know what? If you have a kid by a man, you gotta know sure you want it because most of the time this man's gonna tell you they gonna want to be around. And it's up to you if you want to deal with them or not. Whether you can just handle everything on your own or on what. And you feel like she got nothing, or she definitely gonna go after your child support. She'll go after get that one out of their pockets. Whether you got laid off or not. You getting some money. Go solo and move on. First of all, you shouldn't even cheat in the first place. In a kinder, gentler way that leaves the door open for me to come back later and date. Bitch, bye. I was already done with you. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Exactly. I was done with you when you said she was an ebony mistress. I was done from there. I was done from there. And they got to know to get her pregnant. First of all, you shouldn't even got her pregnant if you say you got a wife in a good life. If he had a good life and you've been married for 10 years, why the hell you want to have a mistress? And like most, you feel like you were living at the Jonases by giving the mistress a house so you have access to her for later on you could date. Date what? Boy, get the hell out of here. So you say you want to leave her in a condo way so you could come back later? Boy, whoever that mistress, ebony mistress, can you close the access? Shut it down. Exactly. He means that. But the thing is, You was supporting two households. You was married and had your children and your wife, and you had a mistress, and you were going to take care of her by having her house so you could have access to her, how much you want to get. So if you're going to have a mistress, you have a mistress that has her own and doing for her. That way, you don't have to be struggling and paying for things unless you want to give them here and there. If you go do the game better. Don't have a mistress that depend on you. Have a mistress that fuck you good and tell you bye. Go with your wife. You don't need to stay around here. Well, I'll get the fuck out of here. Because after the day, I know you're not gonna leave your wife. So why you ain't staying here? So now, I'm sorry to break it to you, sir, but you're gonna continuing to look after that girl, especially for the baby. So the baby gonna need needs. You gonna be taking care of it. And that lady, that ebony mistress is smart enough. She gonna put you on child support. And now your wife gonna find out or whatnot. Depends how much communication. Or if the mistress feels some type of way and you wanna come after her, she might tell your wife. Or the wife probably knew already. I don't know. Because either way, your wife probably gonna kick you out. Now you gotta be with your mistress, and it's what it is. Boy, continue playing for two households. You should have thought about that in the first place. He got me annoyed by saying enemy mistress. I said, oh, so she's a fantasy to you, Dusty. And you want to come back and date her. No, sorry, not happening. Number 2, we met on Facebook and we vibe hard over the phone. I know that's right. My issue is that he got a motel room for us for 3 days. But after the first round of sex on the first night, he left to pick up some food for us, but never came back. Ooh, ooh, child. You should never trust a man that got a motel room. I said, motherfucker, you gonna get a motel room? You could get in that hotel. Exactly. Because either way, you're gonna be paying for two households. Exactly. You better buckle up and get something else. Yeah, you vibing hard on Facebook, but yeah, he got you a motel for 3 days. That should tell you all that should tell you everything you need to know. If I go bust it down wide open for somebody, you gave me no damn motel. And then just and then left after he had sex with you the first night, he just left you. He fucking dash. He freaking a dashing. That's what he did. He freaked the dash. But let's go on. Let's see what he did. He left my messages on red. Oh, and he reading your messages and they ain't coming back. Oh, girl. See, you should mess with these Facebook people. Mm. Now, if he said he paid for it, now we don't know. He probably just left you after he left you, got the hotel room for 3 days. I thought something terrible happened to him, but he was right back on Facebook that very night, post about these hoes need to practice better hygiene. Oh, not these hoes need to practice better hygiene. What he trying to say? I know she looking at that. I know she better start windmilling. Bitch, what the what, bitch? What the fuck you talking about? Start windmilling. Something. Did he sleep with someone after me on the same night? I know he knows I know he feels bad about not coming back to me. How he feel bad? He's talking about her. Exactly. But how, girl, how you think he feeling bad? He left you after the first night and he all back on Facebook. He not feeling bad that he left you. And then so he will reach back to your messages. But is he that immature to disrespect another woman to try to impress me? If so, what's up with the disappearing act? How do I lure him back? You know what? Girl, bye. Bye. You delusional. If you thought he slept with someone else after he slept with you, he left you because after he had the sex with you, your hygiene was horrible. And he went on Facebook and trashed your behind. Now, he didn't get no names, but you thinking he trying to impress you by trashing someone else? Yes, she immature. He is immature because if it was like that, he could have said something about it or talked to you. He said why he dashed or dined like that, why he left you like that, or whatnot. But however, if she had IG, you still had sex with her, you dusty behind. Trust me, I had people that I had try to mess with, and they was smelling, and I said, "Oh no, no man, no man, making the cheese." I said, "Well, I had that to get that the hell out of there." I said, "Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Mm-mm. I'm good." He said disrespecting another woman by impressing me. The delusion. Exactly. She delusional. She definitely is. That the fact that you think that he's trying to impress you by disrespecting another woman. No, he did not have sex with someone after you. He left you because you had bad hygiene. He called you a hoe. And yes, it's immature, but you a clown to think that you was trying to he trying to impress you. First of all, he even talked to you after he had sex with you. And you want to lure him back? Lure him back after he said hoes are need to practice better hygiene. You think he gonna get you back? He is clearly talking about you. Now, if you talk about you got some odor, you better try to get that checked out. Number 3, I use substance heroin while pregnant because it helped me with my morning sicknesses. Oh, girl, you was using drugs while you was pregnant? By the grace of God, my daughter was born healthy and normal. I broke up with her father, and he and his mother raised my daughter for 6 years. When my daughter turned 6, he stalked me online, found my new address, and dropped my daughter off on my doorstep. My baby girl is a hot mess. She fights, she chews tobacco, she's hyper violent, and she likes guns and can clean and load a gun by herself. She claims she developed these skills by watching YouTube. She also owns psych meds for her aggressive behavior. I can't handle her, and I want her out my house, but her father refuses to take her back. Also, because of her, I relapsed and I'm back on heroin. Where can I send her? Damn, your 6-year-old doing all that? She ain't learned that from no fucking YouTube. Exactly. He's not coming back. Well, not. She said she learned that by watching YouTube. She did look chew tobacco. When she chewing tobacco, how she getting all that? How she's in fights? How she got a gun? How she not doing that just watching on YouTube? And she was psychometric meds. And you thought your daughter may come out was born probably healthy by body wise, it's like that. But that freaking drugs fucked her mind up when she was growing up. You didn't know that. Baby was good till she got to 6 years old, and then all hell's break loose because now things is on her mind is distorted. Things distorted. Do you born healthy? Yeah, you thought it was. Now, if you can't take care of her, you better take her to the state. So listen, I can't afford to take care of her. The father's not around. I relapsing. She's trouble. Where can I send her? Exactly. She had addiction. Her baby, she thought her baby was born healthy. Yeah, maybe at some point, but you don't know about her mental state. Her brain probably developed differently because she was under substances or drugs. How? Like I understand what doctor would think that your baby would come out normal when you was on drugs throughout this whole time. Now she probably like be she wasn't probably unhealthy physically, but mentally, oh yes. Chemically, yes. Imbalance, yes. Cause all that was probably the product of because you was pregnant by using drugs. So and now your daughter experienced a lot of behavior that's not normal for a 6 years old. Chewing tobacco, doing all this, doing all that. She fights and whatnot. Either you get her some help, or if you can't handle it at all, because you back on the substance, then let them freaking put her in the system. And they had to deal with her. That's gonna be tough because she gonna be another household with that same behavior. And the father just say, I had enough, should be back. I said, oh, well, give her your rights and let them handle it. She need intensive therapy and help. That baby, that 6 years old. And you never know. You don't even know what household she was growing up and living with the freaking father and the mother. They probably or environment she was in that probably make her start getting so vigilant like that. Yes. She need to get help. You gotta get help. Know the father and you did not help her. Try to give her the help to see what's going on. And I think so all that's a product of because you was on drugs. So good. You need to blame yourself. Now because you blame on the child because you back on it. Good, get out of here. 6 of us, 3 couples bowled together. I've been hooking up with my friend's husband behind her back. See, y'all is trifling. Trifling. But okay. For a while, he warned me, don't let me get used to you. I said, bitch, don't get used to me then. Shit, what the hell? Don't let me get used to you, me. You got that nookie girl, huh? Girl, you got that nookie. He said, don't let me get used to you. I said, don't get hooked. Point me, period. Because your milkshake bring all the boys in the yard, girl. Don't let me get hooked to you. I said, don't get hooked then. Just use it and go on about your business. But y'all should not be sleeping with each other in the first place because he will get hooked. So I sleep with him every now and then. He left me anyway for another woman. Oh, he just bouncing around to women in the friend group, huh? Oh, well. So he just bouncing around to the woman in the friend group. And so what kind of friend group are y'all? Are y'all just hopping around the same dick? And so who's this girl husband that he's going around passing his dick around to the girls in the friend group, and y'all just all sleeping with them husband, the good lady husband? Y'all need some better friends. Or that whoever that husband, wife is, she need better friends because y'all all trifling. I told his wife that he's cheated on her with the other woman, and she promised that she was going to divorce him. So you gonna tell her that he cheated on her with other women, but you didn't include yourself with the woman that he cheated on. Okay. They reunited, and I'm sick because that usually always do. She realized she probably think that she could get nobody better, so she choose her dick over her friends. Well, they are good friends anyway, so she choose a dick over y'all in the first place. And maybe she said she don't give a fuck about y'all because her man is her man, her man. Do I tell my friend? I said my husband why? She got back with him. After you told her that he used to go with other women, like they doing that thing. She said they're reunited. So she leaving that man. She said, "Oh yes, my man sleeping in my house. So yes, he slept with other women, but I'm not leaving him." So you telling him that he slept with you? What's gonna make a difference? She didn't leave him in the first place. Well, they did, and then she got back together. So you telling her that it don't make any difference. At the end of the day, she took back a cheater. She's the only thing stopping her from loving me. So you wanted to sacrifice your friendship with her for his love, and she's the only thing that's stopping him from loving me completely. Good. It wasn't love in the first place. So you think that he was thinking you down so good. It seems to me you got hooked. See, maybe you got hooked. Maybe it was your nookie. It was about his slinging. It was his thinking. They got you hooked, and now you say she's the only one stopping me from loving it completely. What's love? It was no love there in the first place. It was freaking lust and sex. Exactly. Exactly. You wanted him so damn bad. You failed to tell her that you slept with him. You should have told her like your man was thinking around the people in the fan group, and I want to know. You could have said that all one time. Now you want to tell her that he slept with you too, so she completely get rid of him to be with you. I would let her sacrifice my friendship. You was never her friend in the first place. And she probably was divorced. She wasn't divorcing that man just because you said it. Now because they reunited, she about to leave her man, and he about to say, "No, girl, I ain't sleep with nobody else." And now you want to tell her that he slept with you. Girl, bye. Love me completely. He didn't love you in the first place. He warned me, don't let me get used to you. Maybe it was you getting used to him. I swear. Y'all lose your mind over that. Oh, he loved me because he was thinking me down. Yes, girl, yeah, he loved me completely. Fuck out of here. But good deed down, don't confuse that as love. It's just only a good sexual feeling. But you confuse that and thinking that it could be something more from that. And no, it's just sex. You just feel good. Ronaldo and I have been in a serious relationship for a year. He's from Mexico. I'm from Nashville. It was love from the get go. I met him when he was working on my neighbor's house. I invested in him. You invested in him? Okay. And I invested in him. I spent my money. I cooked. I introduced him to good soul food and my good tongue. And he proposed. So you cooked, you spent money, you introduced him to soul food, and your good mouth. And he proposed. Our wedding date was set at the courthouse. I rented peach tuxedos for his 8 brothers/cousins, but no one showed up. On our wedding day, his aunt called me and said Ice took everybody. But I saw them on Facebook dressed in peach tuxedos the same night at the strip club. They did not return the tux. I must pay for that. He wants to come back. He says, but I'm not sure if he ever loved me. I don't want to be hurt again. What to do? So you bought, girl, you tricking on him. Because you tricking on him, you bought him and his friends tuxedos, and they use the tuxedos to go to the strip club. Hey, Shanny, how you doing? How you doing? Exactly. Because he took your tuxedos and everything and go and brothers and cousins to go out to a strip club and he wants you back, but you saw him in the strip club. But he had someone in his family call you and lie to you and said the people took him. I know that's right. I'm in the East Coast too, and it's cold outside. Good day might eat. Sure, I ain't looking forward to go to work tonight, but I had to. I had to. So I'm gonna bundle up like an Eskimo. Sure, I ain't playing. Scarf, hat, gloves, Power Ranger around here. Yeah, I'm in New York. So I feel you, girl. We the same. We cousins. So we in the same boat. It's definitely coming out here. Um, and he had a family member call you and say I took it to everybody. And you went on Facebook and you saw them there or in the strip club. He never loved you because you was tricking on him. Hey, he never loved you because y'all was tricking. He was tricking. You was tricking on him. You gave him good head. He spent money on you, and he didn't want to propose. He proposed to you for what? He proposed to you, and he didn't want to get married, so he did all that to avoid marrying you. He didn't want to marry you. I don't know why the hell proposed in the first place if you was going to use it for your money. So what was all that for? But you were dumb enough for buying that text money. I said, no, he didn't buy his tux. Like, I know you doing all that to buy his shit. What the fuck you bought for yourself? Oh yeah, why you rent it? Oh well, you do have to pay for it. Saying I'm in GA. The people from New York be laughing at me because they said it's not cold to them. We in the 40s right now. Let me see what how many degrees is it right now? 47. It's cold. 49. You don't want to get hunted, girl. You need to leave his behind. Leave behind that he will go elaborate lie like that just to avoid the marrying you, and then he didn't. They didn't return the tux. Well, go take it to talk. Get your money back. Get your money back. Have your receipts. Get your money back. And he didn't love you. He was only liking you because what you was doing for him. 'Yeah, some of these questions do be outrageous, Kazuya. Because I said, it can't be true. 6. She said, first of all, well, you start with first of all, it about to be something. First of all, I went into you from a Starbucks with open Wi-Fi. Okay, ew. I smell like a wet door, and people are avoiding eye contact with me. That's not who I am. In my former existence, just 3 months ago, I drove an Ultima, and I wore nice clothes. I had a husband, my wife. Oh no, I had a husband. My life was safe. I would give anything to return to that life. I wanted to study photography. I joined a group of photographers and explorers, and we journeyed to abandoned mansions and forgotten properties to photograph the beautiful ruins. I had an affair with a fellow explorer, Lawrence. His soul was absent. He showed no concern for others. He existed to be served. I've served him. We left our families and we were squatting in an abandoned property with bugs, rats. He existed to serve him, and you just served him and just go and just squat in the abandoned property. Girl, what the F is you doing? I don't understand some of your mindset when it comes to men and random cats that stop by to sleep. Searching for a silver lining, I told Lawrence, I guess it's me and you against the world. Lawrence said, I can abandon you at any time. Prepare yourself. I called my husband and told him I want to come home. He said, nah, I already sold your things. I'm in hell. Please tell me what to do to get out. Oh, well, you can stay there. I can't tell you. I don't tell you. And first of all, he told you he could leave you in the drop of the dime. I could ban you anytime. Exactly, he could. But you were so wrapped up thinking that he is determined that you need to serve him. It's me and you against the world. Girl, exactly. Me, you against the world. Against the world for what? Because he have you staying in a freaking abandoned house? You even know he got a place to stay? His soul was absent. Exactly, was absent. He played you like a freaking dusty ass bean burger. You left everything to be with a man who had no freaking soul, according to you. No soul. It had nothing. But you settled to live in an abandoned house with bugs and rats and cats. And he left you behind. And your husband said, no, I sold your things and you're not coming back. I'm done. You need to figure out what is wrong with you. What's deep down in your soul that made you feel that you thought that was a good idea? What's left? What's empty inside of you to give all that stuff you had with a good husband in a life to please someone who had nothing, nothing. If you're gonna do something, go upgrade, don't downgrade. Ugh. Don't downgrade. If you're gonna do that, don't downgrade. Point blank period. Well, you did. How you get out the household? Well, you need to get yourself together. Don't depend on a man. Go get therapy. Go get help and wash your ass and find your place to stay. And what go get your own place. Don't depend on a man. And learn to make better decisions next time. For a guy who got no soul, you think he's going to just be you against the world? Get the fuck out of here. And you told him he showed no concern for others. So what make you think he was concerned for you? Like, and he said, prepare yourself. He tell you, prepare yourself, girl, because I'm out. And he vanished on your behind. That was 2 sets of 6 brown chicks. Y'all. Some interesting, crazy stories. Now, update with 6 brown chicks. Right now, it's on pause. Cause they usually get release one every Wednesday, but tonight they released a statement that something happened that to further notice is on pause because I guess whatever information they got from someone, it was involved the minor in some sort allegedly. So they had to pause these scenarios. So I said, we'll see how long it'll take. But that was 6 brown chicks. Like I said, I was not gonna try to be here too long for y'all. The other shows reviews will be resumed next week. You know, Bell Collective. You know, Married at First Sight, and I'm still thinking about what I want to do. All's Fair because I like All's Fair. I don't want to. I don't know if I want to watch it and review it. I probably just will watch it. So I'll probably just Bell Collective, Married at First Sight, and you know, Married Menace is coming out soon. So when that come out, that will be another review, and that's coming out soon, the end of this month. So that come out. We do those. I also got to finish the Unlock Favorite Secrets, the last 2 storylines, and also got to do the first 2 ones. I never gave y'all that yet. So we got some things and some shows to watch. But tomorrow and Friday I will be in Brooklyn, so I will be around. So we can resume some watch alongs probably the weekend. I let y'all know. But they y'all are coming there to sharing this spotlight with me and having a good time with these scenarios because we needed it. I decided to do this today because when the next watch along, I think the next watch along will probably be the weekend. It'll be the weekend. Probably Saturday or Sunday. I'll let y'all know. Saturday or Sunday. Yes, yes. Let me get this off here. Yes, yes. I wanted to do something, just get our mind off of things because it's been heavy, heavy in the country right now, state, whatever you live in. It's just crazy, crazy. I'm glad that people are getting their snaps so they can get for shopping. I heard my mother, my mother family telling me that the supermarket is packed right now because everybody going shopping and get their stuff. So, whew. Y'all be safe out there. Enjoy. I got vacation coming up. I can't wait. And I'll see y'all soon. All right. So, y'all just take care. Don't let this what's going on distract y'all. Continue on because at this moment, they're a bunch of fools. Bunch of fools. And we just got to live with the freaking consequences. Right? Yeah. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Then I get myself work. I got overnight shift. And good to say it's my Friday if I work. So after that, I'll be off the next 2 days. And I can't wait. But I enjoy y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. All right, later. Have a good night.